All right, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Jake, your favorite investor, and people have been asking me to actually go in and walk through one of my flips, give me the good, the bad, and the ugly, and I'm here to do that today. The house that we're in front of, it's a really good deal, and I'm really happy about it, and it's almost done, but there are all the craziest things that could happen. Well, not the craziest things, but very crazy things that could have happened on this property have happened. So I bought this house, I guess like 3 months ago. They were asking $320,000. I ended up paying more because the deal was so good. I paid $355,000. It has a projected resale value of 600, maybe 615,000. Now with it, I ended up getting an estimate from the contractor at about $92,000, and it had the ability to swing to $95,000, and that worked very well. It's potentially a $100,000 flip, all using 100% other people's money. Now, as you know, I like to do before and after pictures on Facebook and Instagram. This is the first time that this has ever happened to me. So I posted on that page a picture of us opening a wall in this house. And we got a knock on the door, or we didn't get it because I'm not doing the work, saying that they saw the Instagram page. They saw that we were opening walls. And in this specific market, the specific township that this house is in, we needed to get a permit for that. And a lot of times we don't have to get a permit if we're not moving electrical or plumbing when you're opening a wall, as long as it's not load bearing. Well, they saw it, and that gives them the opportunity to invite themselves in. It's called red tagging the house. It says you cannot do work to this house until we walk it and we give you the approval to go back in. So with that, on this house, they made us permit almost everything in the house, the stupidest stuff. And as you can probably guess, that gets really expensive, putting stuff into a house that you had no intention of putting into a house that the house didn't need and that doesn't improve the house in any way. Nevertheless, here we are about a week away from being done, and that $92,000 budget that I gave myself some padding, the GOK padding, which is called God Only Knows. So I had 100 grand set aside for this. It's looking like this is going to finish at about $120,000 or $121,000. However, the good thing is because we run our numbers the right way, this type of stuff happens sometimes. I've never been caught not pulling permits based on my social media page. Shout out code enforcement for doing that. But stuff happens, right? Contractors get sick, things go over budget, main water line breaks here and there. So the reason we have a 10% padding minimum of our resale value as our projected total profit, and that's my criteria. The reason I have that is because I can absorb some of those costs and still be really profitable on this deal. I want to show you what this stuff that we talk about with numbers and in theory and in scripts and some of the things that we talk about on this page. I'm going to show you what that looks like in real life and how it applies to the game as far as brick and mortar is concerned. So let's go inside. All right, so what we got here is the exterior of the house. In this HOA, we are not allowed to paint this brick, and we have to paint this siding a color that matches with the other very boring colors in the neighborhood. So we're gonna do that. We have new windows, right? We're gonna paint the door. All of this is gonna be removed. We're gonna have wood chips that go all the way down. These garage doors are going to be repainted. It's got pretty good curb appeal. Whoop. Got pretty good curb appeals, built in the 1970s. It actually looks just like these other houses in the neighborhood. But let's walk in. I'll show you what's going on with this bad boy. All right, so right when we walk in, got a light fixture. That light fixture's going up a little bit. We had to replace this right here. That didn't require a permit, but they had us rebuild these stairs, which was really interesting, and it required all sorts of red tape. And so up and down, these stairs have tops on them. Those are going to be stained the same color as the floor that you see right here. The floor is a little bit dirty, but it's looking pretty good so far. I'm really happy with it. So coming up here, this is what is going to sell the house. We're going to have a board on the back of this. Everything's nice and open. Beforehand, there was a wall right here, and this is the wall that got us in trouble. There was just an opening right here, and this was all covered. So the whole area down here was boxy, and now it's wide open. We got recessed lights, we got the beams, we got our new windows. These top windows, we're just going to peel this stuff off, and we put trim around them so they're gonna look the same, but these aren't the dual pane windows. That would have costed quite a bit. Same with over here. We trim them the same way that these are gonna be trimmed, just so everything looks good, consistent, and clean. Initially, this came all the way, and this was shut, and then there was like a panel that came across right here. So this room that we see, a kitchen, and this big open area, this was 4 rooms that were all boxed up. We opened it up, we got in trouble for it, which is why everything came all over us with this house. But things are looking good. With this was like a dark brown beige stone, and we're gonna take this off remove it. We just made that decision. But with this room, these are the cabinets I picked. The countertops I picked were lighter, and the granite company installed the wrong one. And on the pictures initially, it looked terrible. It looked like apartment complex granite. However, when I came in here and saw it in real life, it actually looks pretty good. But in order to adapt to it, initially, we were gonna leave the stone the original color because it went with the floor pretty well. And I love this flooring. But we ended up changing it in order to kind of blend in with the countertops, having a little bit of gray in it. We painted this white, and I'm really happy that we made that decision. So we kept this in. The contractor was willing to remove it on his dime, of course. But we said, not so quick. Let's keep it. So that's what we're looking at. Things are looking good. Now, also, with the cabinetry company, we picked bar handle doors. And the cabinetry company delivered these little knobs. These knobs are coming off, right? They're gonna make up for their mistake. And we're gonna have the pulls that look like the bar doors. However, there's holes drilled in these. So we're actually gonna have to keep these. We're gonna have to keep these on the pulls, which are these three right here, right? The drawers that come out, and there's the top ones over here. But with all of these shaker cabinets, these are going to be handles because we have the holes in them already. So that is what we're looking at in here. It's definitely not done yet. It looks a little bit weird with those little buttons on there, but it's not gonna be looking like that for long. So when someone first walks in the front door, they're gonna be able to get a glimpse of over here, which is what sells the house. They're gonna see this, they're gonna see everything brand new, nice open, and they're gonna be looking at this flooring, which is exactly what works in this area. This has been stained to match the flooring pretty well, and the stairs are gonna be stained the same color. Everything else looks pretty similar. See if we can get the right switch. One of these switches, the electrician needs to come back. There's a couple of them that aren't working, including in here, but let's just double check, triple check. Yeah, switches in here aren't working either. This is looking good. We gotta get the mirror up, which is down there. Really good subway top backsplash. And we have kind of a Jack and Jill access to the bathroom from bedroom 1, which has the same flooring. Handles that were stained, they just need a clear coat. They're going up and down the stair railing. Bedroom 1, bedroom 2, master. Same flooring, new 4-panel doors. We've got the master bath over here. Still need to do some stuff in here. It's your boy Jake. Everything's looking really, really good, okay? This is what the house looks like on the top floor. There was a lot of different issues, a lot of stuff behind the walls that they forced us to change that shouldn't have been required to change, but they tagged us for everything they could, probably because they thought that we were pulling a quick one on them, which we weren't, but that's how you learn the game. We adapt, okay? Now heading downstairs, nice big area. We painted that brick white. It used to be very dark. Got a bedroom over here, looking the same way. Let's go around these so your boy Jake, your favorite investor, does not trip over anything. We put a butcher block countertop on here, and it was stained a similar color to the floor. And it looks pretty good. It's being covered right now though, because they came in again, made us replace a whole gas line in the house, although there was nothing wrong with it. So all these different check marks with the county, we're getting hit on, we're adapting to it. And we bought this the correct way, so we'll still be able to make really good money on it. Obviously, in a perfect world, none of this would have happened. It'd already be on the market or already sold. That's the nature of the beast, though. Got the downstairs bathroom. You can see the floor down there. Tub. We got everything going in. We are looking good. Then we finally have this little office room down here. Very small. It actually looks much bigger now that it's painted. It used to be wood paneling all over the wall. And that's the way the game goes. So that is the real life in the middle of the before and afters, what these flips look like. Can't wait to show you it once it's done. Happy investing.